Hey, so today we are in Hyderabad at a Mahindra event, and obviously Formula E is going on in the background. But here at an evening event, Mahindra has unveiled a few new cars. But they're not actually all new cars, they're concepts, there are special editions. So let's go have a look at them today. But today we're going to start off here. This is the INGLO platform. This is what Mahindra's future electric vehicles will be based on. Now, this is the INGLO stands for Made in India, but for the globe, that's why INGLO. And this is where you can see that this is a dual motor setup. That means there is all-wheel drive. It's a small glimpse of what is possible. That's the screen there, obviously. That's just to show us how future stuff in Mahindra electric cars are going to look like. And you know what? This is not just going to be a Mahindra car. This is going to be a born electric vehicle, which is going to be a separate brand. It's going to be a separate entity that showcases, that sells all of Mahindra's electric vehicles in the future. So this was the platform. Let's now move on to and show you what this is going to spawn. This is the first car I want to show you, and this is the BE05. It's a concept right now, but well, it looks really nice. And I have to start here by saying that first of all, the car's LED DRLs are not lit right now, but this entire region gets lit up. Looks really nice. I actually clicked some pictures and here be sharing them with you, but that's the point. This car looks very futuristic. You come towards the side, the alloy wheels have a very aerodynamic design to them. The wheels look really big, really chunky. The side mirrors here, obviously these are camera units, and I'm sure they're going to be having a lot of ADAS tech also into them. As you move towards the back, again, it's a nice seamless design that just flows, a lot of lines. And again, if you will see over here, this is an entire LED element. This also looks like it could be an LED element, especially when you're braking. It did not light up on stage, so we don't really know about that, but it looks really nice, and if it does light up, it will be really cool. This is a concept vehicle in itself, but turn around here, and this is another concept that's based on this concept. What's so special about this one is that Mahindra says that they are an off-road company at the end of the day, and this one is an off-road version of the concept that I showed you earlier, and it's called the BE Rall E. And what this means is that it's got a lot of this off-road tech, not tech, but just stuff that helps it off-road. Especially first, you can see the tires that I think they give this a really macho, a really masculine look. Next are the lights; they look really nice. They look really big and they're round. So if you all remember Jeeps of old, maybe that comes to light. Obviously the man over there is Pratap Bose. He's the one who's behind the design of all these cars. And as you move towards the side, it's all been blacked out. The windows have been blacked out, so we really can't see what's inside. But there's a lot of stuff on the top of the car, and that's basically to help it when it goes into an off-road scenario. As you move towards the back, the design's been slightly tinkered with over here on this particular concept. There's no particular reason why this has been done, but I think it's just to differentiate the two cars. And you know what? You should let us know down in the comments box below which one of these two looks better. Next up, we have here the XUV E9. And for those of you who know that the XUV 700 is going to have some kind of a coupe version, which is going to be an electric, this car could very well be it. It looks a lot closer to production. But what I want to show you here is first this front end. And if you've been seeing this pure electric comes home branding all around these cars, that's because these cars, they were first developed in the UK, and then they've come here. And also Formula E has come to India for the first time. It's an homage to both those things. What I do want to show you are these lights. They were actually on a little while ago. Look really nice. I mean, the amount of texture there is in these these three cubes is insane. I think the design, this is hats off to the designers. They've done a really good job. As you come towards the side, now you can see that the ORVMs and stuff like that, they start looking like more production cars, and that's because this car is probably closer to production than the others. Now as you come towards the rear, already shown you that, but hey, you can do that again. It's got this nice wraparound LED silhouette that you also see on the other cars, and this ultimately gives it this really nice upscale premium look. Now you've got to tell us, would you buy something that looks like this on the road? Yeah, that was it from Mahindra's show tonight, just before the Formula E race. But wait, I've got one more thing I want to show you, and that's this. This is not the most special thing, but definitely if I told you the price of this car, you might think, yeah, it's special. This XUV 400 has been sold for 1 crore 75,000 rupees. It's an expensive car in its own right, but the reason why it is expensive is because this version of the car has been designed in conjunction with Remzim Dadu, who is a designer, and this car is all about being just a one-off special, and it uses sustainable materials to basically do up the extra bits. Apart from that, this car, the person who actually bought this car, they actually had an auction, and the amount of money that it's been sold for, that's 1 crore 75,000 rupees. Mahindra is going to match that money, and all of this is going to a charity, so it's pretty much a win-win. But let me just show you what all do you actually get for that. There's this, well, Rimzim Dadu Monica over here. You've got this patching on the seats. The seats have a different texture to them. It's a nice little finish. In the back also you have these new pillows, I would say, and apart from that, there's also this Rimzim Dadu Monica again on the back of the car. Apart from that, it's pretty much the same XUV 400. Not a lot has changed. So this was from Mahindra's night just before the Formula E event, where they've shown what their electric future will look like. How about you tell us which one of these vehicles caught your eye? Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, goodbye.